I am out here outside of Sidequest Expo 2024.
8-bit joystick.
I'm here at Total Games. Always great to see local game stores here. I will have to peruse all of their fine wares. Mortal John Hancock.
Ow! You little bastard! Ow! I was gonna give it to you! Jerk face!
Hi there. I went to Sidequest Expo 2024 and I had a great time. Bought a whole bunch of awesome video games and I wanted to share them with you right now. Alright, starting off, I got some Sega Master System. I got Phantasy Star and the save battery works. I got Ghostbusters, made by Compile of all people. For Genesis, Mega Bomberman, a little bit of a scruffy copy, but I always wanted a copy of this game.
Oh!
A very scruffy copy of Vector Man, but again, wanted a copy of this game. A pretty scruffy version of Eternal Champions. That was a steal, and I actually liked this game back in the day, so glad to have a copy of it. The guy at the booth, I asked him about his best 143 best all-time video games Chinese bootleg multi-cart. And I asked him how much, and he said, "You can have it. I didn't even like those." And I'm like, okay, they're selling it. I used to have a copy of them, gave it away, and so now I have another one. And Tengen Gauntlet. I liked this game back in the day. It was pretty dirty. I cleaned it up and tried it. It worked okay. Originally, it wouldn't work on my NES, and cleaned it some more. Got it working for a moment on my Famicom. Cleaned it some more. Got it working on my Hyperkin Retron. And I got it working, but the graphics are glitched out. It's definitely glitching out. I went there looking for NeoGeo Pocket games, and I found one. I found Metal Slug First Mission for the NeoGeo Pocket Color. Boy, TurboGrafx games have gotten really expensive, and I found one that I was looking for. The Pack-In Cart, Keith Courage in Alpha Zone. Hey. And I always have a big soft spot for the people there that sell import Famicom and Super Famicom games. And so I got World Bowling. I pretty much bought this cartridge because I thought that the label was incredibly cute. I might already have this one, and I'll have to check, but I got a good deal on a Kunio-kun Sports Day game for Game Boy. Tetris Plus by Jalico. I don't really know much about Tetris Plus, but this is a Japanese copy, and it was an affordable purchase. Nintendo Tennis. I might collect the early. Actually, I'm already collecting the early Game Boy games made by Nintendo. Nintendo Tennis. Hey. And I like elevator action, so when I found a Japanese copy of Elevator Action, I had to go for it. I don't really. It was one of the pro baseball Konami games by those cute little guys. It was cheap. Sometimes I like a baseball game. Most of the time I don't care about sports games. But if I do care about sports games, it's going to be cute little Japanese guys running around playing baseball. And Donkey Kong Game Boy 2, which is, I believe, a either Donkey Kong. I think it's one of the Donkey Kong games, but the Japanese version of Donkey Kong Game Boy. Carpenter Gensan no Quiz. This is a quiz game, which I'll probably not be able to do very well because my Japanese isn't good enough to play quiz games, but starring Carpenter Gensan, so I had to get it. Saw the immortal John Hancock, and he was selling the nuts and bolts to video game collecting, Atari Nintendo Oddball Rewind Edition, John Hancock, on VHS. So this is actually a retro YouTuber, has his early episodes transferred to VHS, and he was selling them at a collection. I'm like, I like retro video games. I like YouTubers. I like VHS, so I got it. Jeremy is a CRT aficionado, and he recently upgraded. He went down the PVM rabbit hole, and so I bought one of his TVs that I've wanted one of these. This is actually bigger and heavier than I thought. I've been looking at CRT listings for a while. This is a Toshiba 9-inch with a built-in DVD player. And one of the cool things about it, so I always wanted to get one of these and keep it in my living room in one of my IKEA cubby holes. So some people want big TVs, some people want small TVs, and I wanted a small TV with a built-in anime DVD player so I can watch some anime. So I left my car at home and took the Max, and this thing is actually heavier than I thought, and I schlepped it around the Max. You can learn anything from me. Don't carry CRTs on public transport. It was fine getting there, but walking it home was more than I had thought. So thinking over my convention rule set. Let's see, what did I do? I brought cash. I brought comfortable shoes. I brought a drink. I brought a snack. However, I told myself not to buy things from people that don't have prices, but this guy had Ghostbusters, and he was checking price charting, and I was trying not to roll my eyes while talking to him because he was checking price charting the entire time. But I got Ghostbusters for $15. And the other thing that I said is, once you're out of money, you're out of money. So there's a guy there that was selling anime on I didn't have any VHS, but boy lord, he had DVDs. And he had some really great deals because he had them loose. And so I was like, back in the day, I used to get rid of DVD cases. So I am totally down with buying them loose. And he even had the sleeves. So he had all of these loose. And I picked up a whole bunch of out-of-print anime. The biggest one that I was looking for is this. This is the Animego edition of Super Dimensional Fortress Macross. So one thing about me is that I love anime. I love my anime subtitled, and Robotech really annoys me. I do not like Robotech. I used to like it as a kid, and then I saw the original Japanese versions of these various shows that were turned into Robotech. And then the Robotech dub is like a knife in my ear. I can't enjoy it because how I think about it is how I wish I had it in good Japanese. So the problem is that with Robotech is that they take the 3 shows that were turned into Robotech and they prevent the distribution of them in English, in a Japanese subtitled version in Western markets. So, this is an official Animego copy of the entire run of Super Dimensional Fortress Macross in Japanese, which is what I wanted. I like anime, and I haven't gotten into Mobile Suit Gundam. I tried, and I started with I got to start at the beginning with a TV show, and people don't start with the first TV show. You want to start with the movie set. And so this is Mobile Suit Gundam, the 3 movie, which they basically took the story arcs and condensed it into one and added new animations and made it look good. So Mobile Suit Gundam, the movies 1 through 3. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and get into Mobile Suit Gundam. Anime that I got loose. I got Fight XR1. A probably not legit, but might be legit Chinese version of Super Dimensional Fortress Macross. Do You Remember Love? Perfect Edition. This is 4x3 color and has English and Chinese subtitles, but Japanese audio. But Macross, Do You Remember Love on DVD. New, and this was Fight XR1 was $1. Super Dimensional Fortress Macross, Do You Remember Love? $3. $3 for Fists of the North Star, Volume 1, the ADV version, which is one of the newer TV shows. Then Bastard, the complete collection, for $1 for the Pioneer one. And I'm very excited about, I'll say the best for last. Video Girl, I haven't seen this. This is straight out of the 90s. Viz Video, $1. And Silent Mobius, I believe this is a TV series, $6, and I look forward to watching that. Paradise Kiss, I actually read the manga back in the day, and I didn't know that they made an anime out of it. So Paradise Kiss, a manga about, or a manga turned into an anime about some fashion designers. And the other shows that were turned into Robotech is Superdimensional Cavalry Southern Cross. And so here is the ADV release of Southern Cross, subtitled Japanese, the way God intended. And I also really loved Genesis Climber Mospada, which I've been looking for this, and I'm sort of amazed. And I got this for $5, and I'm amazed because, again, this is, like, these are legit copies, but these are really expensive on eBay and other places. So I'm really excited to go to Sidequest Expo and find awesome things like this. If there's a convention going in your area, definitely think about going, because you're going to have a great time. You're going to see some great people. Unfortunately, I'd go, boy, it really took a lot out of me. I was way more tired than I would have thought. And if I would have had time tomorrow, I definitely would have gone back just to hang out and talk to people. This is 8-Bit Joystick. Stay awesome. Play retro.